Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another live today. And today we'll be doing a Sevenoaks 2017 maths paper, and I'll be doing all the solutions of the paper with you. If you are new to our channel or Facebook group, I would introduce myself. My name is Ashima, and I'm a director and a tutor in ambitious learning tuition. And we also do a lot of lives, and we have a center at Orpington High Street. If you're looking for 11 plus tuition, I would highly recommend you guys to come and join us because we have got 95% success rate this year. So it's really good. And I want to congrats all the kids who have taken 11 plus entrances, except ambitious learning tuition kids. So congrats to you all. And I have also helped a lot of kids passing 11 plus through our education videos. So welcome you all. And I hope to see you all having successful year, and I wish you guys have a lovely, lovely time in the half term. And don't forget to do 11 plus preparation for 11 plus. So let's get started. Before I start, I just wanted to know how many of you like math as your subject, because yesterday I did English comprehension and I had really less members who had joined in. Maybe comprehension is not something which all of you like. So that's why I have more kids today who have joined me. So I welcome you guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our videos because we have a lot of education videos in our YouTube channel, and you could also find the same videos in Ambitious Learning page. Just try to follow Ambitious Learning page so you will be there to know when we have any new update or we have any new videos. So let's get started without wasting our time. I'll start sharing my screen for the paper. The paper could be found in 11 plus ALT group, or you could find the paper in our YouTube channel. In the description, I have put the paper for you guys. So you could do the paper and come back and see if your answers are right. So let's get started. Let me share my screen with you all. I will zoom in a little bit because I think so it's you guys can't see it. The first question in this is, in 1 week, heads on the Billing family farm laid 389 eggs. The eggs are packed in boxes of 12. How many boxes can we fill? Or in this one, you have to first find, you have to divide uh, 389 divided by 12 to find your answer. So let me take my pen. 389 divided by 12. You guys should be really good in long divisions if you have not done it. 38, the closest will be 36. So you have 2 left here and it's 3 gives you that. And then you get 9 down, that's 29. And then you will see in 12 12 table, you get 29, you get 24, that's 2. So you get 24. And you have a remainder is 5. So, but they're asking you how many boxes can we fill? To know how many boxes have been filled, the answer for the first one for you guys would be 32 boxes. So answer for first one is 32 boxes. And the next one they are asking how many eggs are left over. So how many eggs are left over? If you look at my long division I've done for you guys, it's only 5 eggs which are left over. Leftover is normally meant the remainder. So your answer for this one is 5. I hope you all got the same answer as me. Yes, you got it right, Sandhya. Well done to give the right answer. So let's move on to the next one. I will rub this out. So we have done number 1 and B. So we are on number C now. I will write the answer for this one if you guys have joined in and you don't know the answer. And the next one they're asking you is, the family keeps 8 of the filled boxes to give to friends. So 8 of the boxes they have filled to give to their friends. The rest are sold in the farm shop. So, what percentage of the filled boxes are sold in the farm? So, in this, we know that there were 32 boxes, and they are saying that there are 8 has to be filled. So, there are 8. So, I need to minus it by 8. I get I get 22. Sorry, I got 24 boxes, but this is not what they're asking me. They're asking me the percentage of the boxes sold. To find the percentage of the boxes sold, you have to do 24 divided by 32 multiplied by 100. Can you guys do this for me? And let's find what answer you got for this one. So you're dividing 24 divided by 32 and you're multiplying it by 100. Try to simplify it further to make it which table you get 24 and 32. You can simplify that and then multiply by 100. Or you could simply do this. Let's see what answer you guys get. I'm just waiting if someone will give me the answer for this. Okay, I'll give you. The answer for this one is 75%. So that's the answer for this one. So I hope you guys got the same answer. So we can move on to the next one now. I will rub this one because we have done this one. I don't want to confuse you guys writing this answer. So now we are on the second one. The second, they're asking you the cost of one original glazed donut is £1.45. You need to find the price of 12 donuts. What do you think we will do? Yes, Anu, you got the right answer is 75% for that one. And the next one is the cost of one original glazed donut is 1.45. So you need to find the cost of 12 donuts. To find the cost of 12 donuts, I would multiply 12 multiply by 1.45. So what will you find the answer? Another way of doing this, I always say in my tuition is like if you guys are getting confused with the decimals, just leave the decimal for the time being. Just multiply 12 by 145. So you could just multiply 145 multiplied by 12. When you do that, you would get 1740. And after doing that, you know that the decimal is after 2 points, it's after 4. So you would do it after 2, it's 0, 1, 0, 4, and your decimal goes here. It's 17.40. If you're confused with the decimals, you could do it like that. Yeah, it's 17.4 is also right. You could do it this way also because we don't look at zeros after that. And the next thing what they're asking you is the next they're asking you the donut seller is offering customers a special deal. 12 donuts for £9.45. How much will each customer save? To know what each customer will save, you have to minus it by because you know the original price for the 12 donuts is £17.40. Just minus that from £9.45. So you need to know how to do your minus now because minus is like some kids really get confused with the minus. You cannot do it, so you borrow. This becomes 10. So this becomes 5. This becomes 3. 3 to 4 you can't do it. You borrow. This becomes 13. That becomes 9. This becomes 6. You cannot do it. You borrow. This becomes 16. That becomes 7. And this becomes 0. So it's 7.95. That's your answer for this one. Good. I can see your answers. Well done, everyone. You guys are doing really well. So let's move on to number 3 now. I will zoom in a little bit for you guys. So you could see number 3. And this one, you have to work the sequences. Some of you must like sequence and some of you don't like sequence. So let's see what the sequence is. If you look at 2.0 to 1.7, then you have 1.42 minus 1.1. If I look at this, it's you need to try doing it and find the sequence. What do you think the sequence is? Let me see if anybody of you are getting the right answer for the sequence. So in the sequence what's going on is is plus 0.3, plus 0.3, plus 0.3, and again plus 0.3. So what do you think the next sequence would be? You just need to add all these up and see. Is 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 8. So your first sequence is 0.8 and minus 3 because it's minus 1 here. Remember that. So minus that and then get your next sequence. That would be minus 0.5. So that's the first sequence answer for the first one. So the second one, 15 to 11, if you look at, I'm counting from 11 to 15, it is minus 4. So it's minus 4. And then 11 to 7, again is minus 4. And this one is also minus 4. To find the sequence, the best way is, the next is you just try minusing from 3. The last one is given to you is 3. So just minus 3 minus 4, your answer is minus 1, you get the answer. So your first sequence is minus 5, and the next one is you from 3, you need to do that. It'll be minus 1. The next one is to find the next sequence is minus 1 and minus 4. This is the way you find the next one. So the answer for the next one is minus 5. That's your next sequence. So the next one is you have with 3, it's 0, 3 fifth, 1 and a half, 1 1 fifth, 1 fourth fifth. So how would you find this one? To find this one, you have to work out. I will try to do this in a way like I'll do this 5 is to 5 is 5. What are they doing in all of them? They are adding 3 fifth in each one of them. If I add 3 fifth in all of them, what will I get? I'll just let me write this out a little bit. So I would be getting for the first one would be 4 fifth by 1. That's my first one. I'm adding 3 fifth for the second one. I'm just doing from here. That will give you guys 9 fifth plus 3 fifths, and after that 9 to 3, because the denominator is same, you just add the top one, is 12 by 5. But you cannot write 12 by 5. The way you will write it down is 2, 2 by 5. That's your first sequence. You have to find the second sequence. To find the second sequence, you would be adding 12 by 5 plus the second one is your 3 by 5. So you're adding 12 by 5 with 3 by 5. That gives you 15 by 3. So if I simplify 15 by 3, I would get is 5. So my 2 here, the first one is this one, 2, 2 by 5, and the second one is 3. That's the answer for the next one. So let's move on to the next sequence. We have done 3 sequences, so we are doing the last one. In the last sequence, you have 5, 8, 13, and 20. So you will see that 5 to 8 is plus 3, 8 to 13 is plus 5, and the last one, 13 to 20, is plus 7. So from the last one, you have to add 7. That's the way how you find the sequences. So that is 29 is your first one. And to find the second sequence, you have to minus it by, so you have to plus it by 11, because 7 plus 8 is 11. Sorry, 7, 8. So you have to do it by 11, because 7 plus, how are we doing it? We got 29, and then 29, you are adding 11, because the next one, to find the next one, you have to add 11. So when you add 11 in that, your next sequence will be 40. So 29 and 40 is your next one. So let's move on to the next one. So we have done the sequences now, and now we have the calculations. I need to move up a little bit, so I have to remove all this now. It'll take me a minute. Sorry about that. So let's move on to number 4. In number 4, you have to calculate 5 plus 8 multiplied by minus 7 minus 9 equals to what? So the best way of doing this one is, I will tell you guys to write it like this: 7 plus 8 multiplied by minus 7 minus 9. So 5 plus, you will write 5 as it is, 8 sevens are 56, so it's minus 56 and minus 9. So your answer would for this one is minus 60. And the next one is you have to calculate 48 divided by 8 minus 7 minus 12. So in this, again we'll do this way. 48 divided by 8 minus 7 minus 12. So 48 divided by 8 gives you guys 6, and 7 minus 12. Remember, minus and minus signs become plus, and just try minusing 12 minus 7, that gives you plus 5. And then try adding them up. 6 plus 5 is 11. It cannot be minus 11 because the sign changes. Minus and minus becomes positive. So your answer is 11 for this one. So let's move on to number 5. I need to rub this one out. You guys have done it. So number 5 is they are saying to make 8 they are saying to make 8 200 ml glasses of squash. Yasmin needs 320 ml of cordial. The rest is water. Cordial, how much cordial does Yasmin need to make 3 glasses of squash? So for 8 glasses, he needs, it's given to you, he needs 320 ml of cordial. And for 1 glass, how much does she need? For 1 glass, she needs 320, it's given here, divided by 8. So you're dividing 380 divided by 8, that gives you guys 40. But that's not the answer. They're asking you about 3 glasses. To find 3 glasses, you have to multiply that by 3, and your answer for that would be 120. Just looking if you guys got this one, because they are asking you to find 3, how much? 3 glasses. To find 3, you have to multiply 40 by 3. Yes, Priya, you got the right answer, and Sandhya also got the right answer. So it's 120. And the next one, what they're asking you is how much water does Yasmin need to make 10 glasses? So now she has to make 10 glasses. So water required for 8 200 ml is how much? You are just going to multiply 8 by 200. That gives you 320. But they're asking about 10. Then afterwards, you will do it. You need to multiply 8 by 2. That's 1600. When it comes that side, it becomes minus 320. That equals to, when I minus that, I get 1280. Then after that, you have to divide 180 divided by 8. First, you have to find about 8 glasses, and then you have to find 2 more into that. So that's 1600 ml, but they're asking us about 10 glasses. To find 10 glasses, that is in ml, so you just need, that's your answer. So to find 10 glasses, this is 160 ml, but they're asking you for 10 glasses, you just need to do it 160 multiplied by 10, and that is 1600. So water required for 8 glasses is 200 ml. The first thing is you multiply 8 multiply by 200 equals to 320. This is our equation we have to find. To find this, first we will multiply 8 by 2, that's 1600. You need to minus that by 320, that gives you 1280. And then you divide, because you have to find, this is about 1 glass. This is about 1 glass. So 1 glass is equal to 160 ml, not one, not 1600. It's 160 ml is for 1 glass. But we have to find 10 glasses, so you need to multiply by 10. That gives you 1600. That's your answer. Because in the second one, you have to find about first how much does Yasmin need to make 10 glasses. First, you try to make 1 glass, and after that, from 1 glass, try to find 10 glasses. So 1 glass is this, you just need to multiply it by 10 to get about 10 glasses. So your answer is 1600. I'm just looking. So should we move on? Priya thinks you got the wrong one. First, you need to find out, because the squash they are telling you is 200 ml. Remember that. It's given on the top one. It's a continuity of the one. If you look at the question number 5, it tells you it makes 8 200 ml. So 1 glass should be from 800 ml. So you need to multiply 8 multiply by 200. That gives you 320. And then you need to find 1600 minus 320. That gives you 1280. And then you need to divide that by 8 to get how much does 1 glass cost. That's 160 ml. And after finding about 1 glass, this one here, what we have found is for 1 glass. If you guys are more confused, let me write glass here. As for 1 glass is this, but you have to find for 10, so that's why we are multiplying it by 10. So let's move on to the next one. And let me zoom in for you guys. In this one, you have to, there has 4 cards, each with a fraction written on it. Arrange the cards in the descending order. To make them in descending order, there are 2 ways of doing it. You could make the denominator same, or you could put them in decimals. So I would do it with decimals. So 7 by 12 in decimals is 0.583. Half in decimal is 0.5. 6 by 8 in decimal is 0.75. And the last one in decimal is 0.66. I've done the decimals for you all. You could also write it down in making the denominator same. Sandhya, no, you have to make the denominators same if you're doing by fractions, but if I'm doing by decimals, this is the way how I do it. So for you, if you look at this, the smallest one would be 0.75. So it's 6, 8 is my first one. Then I have 2/3 is this one, 0.66. And then I have 0.53. That's my third one. And my last one is, if you look at that, it's your half. That's zero point 0.5. So this is how you do this one. And if you guys are done, I can move on to the next one. I'm just looking how many questions we have to do. And 19 of the questions, and we are on the sixth one now. So let's move on to the next one now. Number 6, you have been given two, something or something gives you one. You have to use the cards which are given on the top. So which cards give you the answer as 1? So if I look at, it'll be 6, 9 for the first one, plus 1/3. Because if I do it, it will be 2/3 plus 1/3 gives you guys 3/3, and that's 1. Next one is something minus something gives you 1/5. So if you do that, it would be 7/10 and half. That gives you 1/5. Why? Again, 7/10, 5/10. That gives you 2/5. That's half. The first thing about this is remember to make the denominator same. They are making the denominator same and then they are doing it. The next one is the multiplication. Something multiplied by something gives you 3/10. So what would give you? I would say 3/4 multiplied by 2/5. 3/4 multiplied by 2/5 gives me 3/10. Because if you multiply, you just multiply the top and the bottom. When you multiplying it, that gives you 6/20. And when you simplify that with the same tables which has this, you will get 3/10. Next one is something plus something. Something divided by something gives you half. In this, it's 1/16 multiplied by 1/8. So it's 1/16. And remember, when you have divide, that becomes multiply, and you have flip flop, the top and the top and the bottom they shift places. That becomes 8/1. You can minus this both like that. and then this becomes 2, this becomes 1, so it becomes 1 by 2, half. So turn this one now. Now we are on number 7. I will zoom in a little bit for you guys. Oh, sorry. In this, they're asking you, you need to complete the table below by placing the ticks of all the correct boxes. So you need to know about the square numbers, and you're given 4, 5, 8, 12, 16. Square numbers, cube numbers, prime numbers, factor of 24, and multiple of 8. So 4 is a square number, yes, and 4 is also a factor of 24. And if you go in 5, that's the prime number because we don't get 5 in any other table. If you go on 8, 8 is a cube number, 8 is a factor of 24, and 8 is also a multiple of 8. If you go on 16, 16 is a square number and 16 is a multiple of 8. So that's for number 7. So let's move on to number 8 now. Number 8, they are asking you express 36 as a product of its prime numbers. So if you look at 36 as a product, you just need to write 36. How will you a product of its prime numbers? You will just see how will you write 36. 2 is to 2 is 4, 4 is to 3, 12, and 12 is to 3 gives you 36. So you have to write it like this. And the next one is they are asking you what is the common factor of 24 and 36? So you need to find out the common factor is you need to divide it by 36 divided by 24, or I would just do it on my brain. Which what we have common in both of them. The common thing what I have, the common factor, they're asking the largest common factor. So just write the common factors of 24 and 36, and then you will find out it's 12. You will write out everything what comes between the common factors in 24 and 36. And I'll get 1, 2, 12. So it'll be 12. So the next one now, number 10. I'm just doing it a little bit. In number 10, Mr. Auden is landscaping his garden, the shape of which is illustrated below. So this is find the total perimeter of the garden. So you need to find the perimeter of the garden. Let me just write it down in a way. I'll put this like this. So if this is 5 centimeters, I know that this here, this is also 5. This whole is 9 meters. So if this is 5, this would be definitely 4. So I found everything what was missing here. This is 5, this one till here, and this one till here is 4, and this whole is 12. So to find the perimeter of the garden, you just need to add 9, this one here, plus 12, this one here, plus 4, plus 5 and 5, plus 7. Just add what you have here. So your total answer would be 42. This is 5 and this is 5, this one here. Remember, this whole is 7 centimeters. So this is 12, this is 7, this is 5. I don't know how you got 37. So let's move on to the next one now. They're asking you, what is the total area of the garden? So you have to find the total area of the garden. I'll find the total area of the garden here for you guys. So to find the total area of the garden, let's make this as A and let's make this as B. So first you have to find the area of A and then you have to find the area of B and then you need to add both the areas. So let's do it. So find the area of A, area of A. To find the area of A, you will multiply 9, this one here, multiply by 7. Multiply by 7, that gives me 63. Now I need to I have to find the area of B. Remember, B is this one here. So I need to multiply 5 multiplied by 4. 5 multiplied by 4, that gives me 20. That's not enough. And after that, they're asking the total area of the garden. To find the total area of the shape of the garden, I have to add 63 plus 20. That gives me 83. So the total area of the garden is 83. So we move on to number 12 now. I hope you guys got this one. Sorry, number 11. Number 11 we need to do. 11 is down. So I need to rub all this out for you all. So number 11 now. In number 11, they're asking you to find the volume of the cube. I'm just thinking if anybody knows how to find the volume of the cube or you guys don't know how to do it. To find the volume of the cube, you have to multiply the sides. So this is a cube. So you have to multiply the sides. So the side multiply by side multiply by side. That gives you 5 multiply by 5 multiply by 5. That gives you 125. To find the height of the cuboid, you have to multiply the sides and the height. So 10 multiplied by volume of the cuboid, it's 125. You have to do it, then it's 10 multiplied by 5 multiplied by your height. We don't know what the height is. So it becomes 125 multiplied by this becomes 50. 125 equals to 50 into h centimeter square. When it comes there, that becomes divide. So you need to divide 125 divided by 50, and then the answer you will get would be 2.5 centimeter. That's your height. So that's the answer. 2.5 centimeter. That's your answer for this one. So let's move on to the next one now. I know this was a little hard for you guys. But the best way is to look at the way we have done it, come back to it, and then. So the next one is you're looking at this diagram and you have to find the value of x in this diagram. So I would write down everything what is given to me, 4x plus 2x plus 5x. You know that when you have a circle like this, something it's always equal to 360. That gives you 360. Add the x's 4 plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12x gives me 360. And when we have the 12 goes there, it divides by 12. And then you get your answer as 30. Again, in the next one, you have to find the x's again. But in this one, in a angle of a triangle, the total is 180. So you have to do this way, x plus 2x plus 40 plus 32 gives me 180. I'm adding all them up. Then you will, in the end, you will get 3x equals to 1. 3x, because you will have 3x plus you 32 you have. You would put it there. You will take the 32 there. So you have to minus 32 minus 180. That gives you 108. And then you have to find the x. To find the x, you have to divide it 108 divided by 3. When you do that, you get the answer. In the end, you get the answer as 36. And I'm looking at anyone who's doing the answers now. So that's your answer for number 12. So let's go on number 13 now. I'll rub this out. And number 13, they are saying 8 apples are placed in a bag. The mean weight of the 8 apple is 50 g. When an extra apple is added, the mean weight increases to 58 g. So they're asking you what's the weight of the extra apple. So first, first we will do the mean weight of 8 apples I've given to you guys is 50 g. The total weight of 8 apples is equal to, you just need to multiply 8 multiply by 50, that gives you 400 g. First, but you have to find the mean weight of the extra apple. Mean weight of the extra apple equals to 54 g, and total weight of 9 apples, that equals to, you need to multiply 9 by 52 g, that gives you 468 g. That's not enough, but they're asking you the weight of the extra apple. They're not asking you how much is the cost. So they're asking you the weight of the extra apple. To find the weight of the extra apple, we got 368. You just need to minus that by 400 to find the weight of the extra apple. That is 68 g. So that's the answer you guys got, 68 g. I'm not looking at anybody's doing the answers now because the paper is getting harder now. That's why. So that's your answer. So let's move on to number 14 now. I need to rub this one out. Number 14 is Ray has 80 balls altogether. They are arranged on 3 shelves. If Rex moved 7 books from the top shelf to the middle shelf and took 8 boxes away from the bottom shelf, there would be an equal number of boxes in each shelf. How many books are in the middle shelf originally? So you need to find out how many books are in the middle shelf. So let's assume the books in the middle shelf is X. Yeah, this is what we have assumed. If 7 books are added to the top shelf, what they're saying, so that would be X plus 7. Removing 8 books from the bottom shelf, the total books are, so you know the total books are 80, but I'm removing 80 from them. So I'm removing 8 from them, that's 72. If a shelf has equal books, but they have told you the shelves have equal books, all the shelves have equal books, so you have to divide this by 3. So the equation what we got is now 72 divided by 3 equals to X plus 7. So when you divide 72 divided by 3, you could write it this way to make yourself easier. So when you divide 73 or 72 by 3, I get is 24. 24 equals to x plus 7. Remember, when we change signs, plus will become minus. So then you will do 24 minus 7. That will give you guys 17. That goes that side. It changes sign. That becomes 17. That becomes minus 7. So you have to minus it. 24 minus 7. That gives you 17. I hope this one was understood by you guys. Nobody's doing anything now. So that's your answer for number 14. So let's move on to number 15 now. Number 15 now. They are saying that how many seconds are there in 1/4 or 1/6 or 1/8 of a day. So first of all, you guys know, that in a day we have 24 hours, and how many seconds are there? 60 is to 60. That gives you guys 26400 seconds. Then 1/8 multiplied by 86400 gives you guys 10800. And from 1/6 you have to do all of them. 1/6 multiplied by 10800 gives you guys 1800, and 1/4 multiplied by 1800 gives you 450. That's your answer. So that's the answer for this one. In this one, they are saying a square piece of paper is folded exactly in half and then half again. So you're dividing it in half and then you're dividing in half again. Which of the following could not be resulting shape? So which of them could not be folded? If I see all of them, I can fold all of them except one of them. That's number two. So your answer is D for this one. Is it 3 by 18? Which one are you saying? 3 by 18? So that's for number 16. So we are on number 17 now. Number 17 is down, so I need to rub all this up. In number 17, they are saying that Matthew colors the map using the smallest number of colors possible. Adjust countries must not have the same color, but countries with the same color can meet at a point. Which map will then require the most colors? So you have to try coloring them and then see what you'll get the answer. You could have done it with the color pencil. And with this, you will get the answer as C. So we got two more left now. So we are number 18 now. Is it 3 by 18? You need to tell me what question you're asking. I would come back and I could see that the one you're saying, yeah? So we are in number 18 now. In number 18, they are saying that a book costs £3.40 and a magazine cost is £1.60. Clary spends exactly £23 on a book and magazine. How many magazines does she buy? So a book was, they have given you a price of the book and they have given the cost of the magazine is 160. She's exactly £23 on books and magazines. So she's spending £23 on books and magazines. So now they're asking you how many books does she buy? So you could make a table in this, make a table, and you could write here number, books, and the last table could be for magazines. So if one book she bought is the book cost this and the magazine cost 1.60. But remember, you have to go till £23. So the second one would be 6.80 and 3.20. You have to keep going to know how much does she spend. The third is £10.20, 4.8. Number four would be 13.60 and 6.4. Your fifth would be 17 and 18. Your sixth would be 20.4 and 11.20. Seven would be 23.4. Eight would be 27.20. This is 11.2 and this is 12.20. So the question is asking you, Clary spends exactly £23 on books and magazines. How many magazines does she buy? So you need to calculate them. So she bought, in total she bought, I think so it will be 10.30 books and she bought 12.80 magazines. So the total would be, you just need to find the cost is this and this one. Just add them up and see. You will get the same what they're asking you, £23. Or you could just do it in your mind. Because some kids are so clever, they don't need to do all this. And now we are on the last one. In the sum, shown different shapes represent different digits. What digit does the square represent? So you just need to think what each of them is. I think so. This one is 6, 0 is your 9, and this one is your 1. So you will have 6, 26, 99. When you add them all, it's 1, 1, 1, and they're asking you which digit the square represents. So you look at the square, that is 6. Your square represents a 6. So your answer for this one is 6 is your answer. So we are done with the paper now. It's done now. I hope you all like the paper. It was little hard in the beginning, but then it was absolutely fine. We are having another live tomorrow. That's if you guys have given Kent entrances. That live is to know the marks each channel have got in Kent, what the highest marks and what's the predicted grade. But that live will be in the evening. I hope you guys like this live today about Sevenoaks 2017 paper. Please, if you have not liked the video, just like and subscribe to our YouTube channel because we'll be putting a lot of education videos there. And just tell your friends about this video also. Like we took so much time. So it was nice to have you all. Have the rest of the week. I wish you guys a good luck for the rest of the week and keep practicing and don't get frustrated about 11 plus. It's nothing like that. That's it for today. And I'll see you guys back tomorrow. Bye for now.